What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Wrestlemania Heritage, The Undertaker. Here we do have the Wrestlemania Undertaker in the packaging. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get them opened up, and I'll have a better look at the figure inside. So stay tuned, everyone. And so here we have the Undertaker posed and out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's take a look at what he comes with. Undertaker does come with a few accessories. For starters, he does come with 2 pairs of hands. He comes with a pair of hands where he has his gloves on. And then they also gave him a pair of hands where he has his gloves off. Undertaker here also does come with a soft goods entrance jacket, which looks really good on the figure, and we have seen this before. And to complete his entrance look, Undertaker also does get his hat, which again fits on the figure really well. I love the way it all looks together, and I did make a figure just like it, but Mattel did it just a little bit better. Why do I say that? Well, let's actually take a closer look at this Undertaker and see why this is a much better figure. And so here we have a closer look at the Undertaker, and my goodness, Mattel knocked it out of the park with this figure. The face printing technology on this Undertaker is done really well. The goatee is the right shade. It looks so nice. It looks like the Undertaker. And it's a head sculpt that we've seen in the past, but again, really good head sculpt, really good paint apps makes an even better figure. Now, this is supposed to be the Undertaker from Wrestlemania 33, where he took on Roman Reigns. It's supposed to be, however, there is one thing wrong with this figure. At WrestleMania 33, Undertaker had black hair. This Undertaker has dark brown hair, so it can be any Undertaker where he had dark brown hair. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, just that it's not 100% accurate to how he looked when he faced off against Roman Reigns. I do love this head sculpt. It's one of the best Undertaker heads that we've gotten ever, and seeing the face printing technology on it is just that much better. Just like with all the other Undertaker figures, we do have the issue where they use black plastic instead of flesh tone plastic, and you can see there is a color difference between his torso, his head, and his arms. If they had cast this in flesh colored plastic, it would match the tones much better, but because this is black plastic painted flesh tone, we do have that discrepancy right here. Undertaker also does have his tattoos on his neck, which look really painful, and I can actually speak from experience. Neck tattoos really hurt. I only have one on the side of my neck, but I can only imagine what it's like getting a tattoo on the throat. That has to be incredibly painful. One thing to note is that Undertaker is missing the tattoo on the back of his neck. Little surprising to see that they omitted that tattoo, probably because of the hair, but it's still something to take note that he is missing that particular tattoo. Undertaker here does have an elbow pad on his left arm, which is something that we've come to expect with Undertaker. He always has the elbow pad on the left arm. You can see he is wearing his MMA style gloves, which look really nice on the figure. Of course, it's not the Undertaker without his sleeve tattoos, which look really good. I don't know what exactly is on his arms. I know there's like a devil's skull and then the Grim Reaper, which is the red part right here. Other than that, I really don't know what his tattoos are. But he is wearing his black singlet, black pants. We can see the belt is actually done really well with the silver accent going all the way around. We have seen this Undertaker before. This is actually the American Badass Undertaker, the Big Evil Undertaker, and the WrestleMania 30 Undertaker. I'm not complaining because Undertaker really doesn't change up his gear anymore, but it does look really nice. So what we're going to do now, guys, is actually compare the Undertaker to a few other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have the Undertaker posed next to a WWE Elite style Stone Cold Steve Austin and an Elite AJ Styles. Here we do have the Undertaker posed next to an Elite Miz and an Elite CM Punk. Here we have the Undertaker posed next to Kane. And finally, here we have the Undertaker posed next to my custom WrestleMania 32 Undertaker. With the comparisons out of the way, let's actually take a look at Undertaker's articulation. Undertaker does sport the standard elite articulation. He does have a ball joint in the head. He can look down really slightly. He can look up a little bit. He can tilt his head side to side, which looks really good, as well as rotation at the ball joint. His arms are on a hinge, which go out to about there. Really stiff on the left side. On the right side, not so much. He does have a bicep swivel. Does go all the way around. Single bend in the elbow, although on the left side it is a little bit hindered by the elbow pad, but we get pretty good movement. He does have a swivel and a hinge right here in the wrist. He has an ab crunch which goes back only about that far, comes forward about that far. He has a swivel at the waist. Legs do come forward to about there. They go back, go out. They swivel at the thigh. He is double jointed at the knee, goes up really far. Has a ball joint in the ankle. I think it's just a regular ball joint because we do have some side to side movement. We have some forward and back, really slightly because of how his pant cuff comes over his boot. We have some rotation, and then we have rocker ankle on top of that ankle pivot. So overall, Undertaker here has quite a bit of articulation, and I really do like that. So what I'm going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the Undertaker posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do love the way this Undertaker looks. I did make a custom Undertaker using some of these exact same parts. Same head sculpt, same body, but the face printing technology just blows the hand-painted job out of the water. And I hate to say it, but the Undertaker I made has been replaced by the official Mattel release. I'm just really glad that Mattel was able to give us this Undertaker with face printing technology. I think the head sculpt is one of the best Undertaker figures to date, and I would love to see them try it with his Attitude Era attire. Even though this figure isn't 100% accurate to his match against Roman Reigns, his jacket was a little more stylized, I still like the way this figure came out. If you're a fan of The Undertaker or want to complete the WrestleMania Heritage line, you will need to pick Undertaker up, and he is going to run you about $19 at most retailer stores. I actually got my Undertaker for under $20. Walmart does have the Elite figures for $17.97, which is a really good price because you do get them for under $20. With that being said, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other WWE videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at. And don't forget to check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.